Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Adam and this is part 2 of Islebound on Not Your Father's Board Games. Thanks for listening. Before we get into this episode, we'd like to give a special shout out to what seems to be a growing fan base in Finland. We talk about it in this episode and I accidentally said Denmark instead of Finland, so I wanted to correct myself beforehand with an apology and a warm thanks for your interest in our show. Feel free to hit us up on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you. In this episode of Islebound, we start ramping up the gameplay as we begin taking over neighboring ports, either by conquest or diplomacy. We also find out that Jimmy doesn't know how clocks work, and reminisce on the majesty of Ronnie James Dio. Enjoy!
Alright, so it is Mike's turn.
Yep. Oh,
yeah, I fuck with this. This game is cool as shit.
Yeah.
This is honestly, I think this is a little bit more complex than Above and Below.
It's about the same level of complexity because this game, as far as we know, doesn't have the random event book that Above and Below has.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
Like, this is kind of what you see here is what you're going to be getting. But
Well, and it has the steady events there.
Yeah, those are random.
But it's interesting because Above and Below is very, like, you get 7 rounds to do as much as you can with the randomness of the events, whereas this is an incredibly open-ended game where you can play for hours with a little bit more scripted events.
Yeah, this is
So
fascinating.
it's an interesting balance.
Damn.
okay. So,
Well, I guess we'll come to that.
well, I think the rules said you remove them from their place on the board in any order.
But does that mean
Do they
yours
slide?
and Adam's fill in?
I don't know.
Wait, what do you-
let's see. Influence.
What are you talking about?
So, like, if I'm at a 2 there, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you are at 1-1 and Mike's at 2-2. You see
Right.
those next ones? If I spend my first 2, do you guys slide? Do you stay in the same place?
Oh, wait, those aren't persistent?
Because I'm going to spend
I
it.
don't think they are, no.
I don't think so.
They're not. I don't think they're persistent.
I don't think. I didn't. Think
Oh,
so
I
either.
thought it was they add
The player
up.
may choose to use diplomacy at the island, town, in the region where the ship is located in order to take control of it. A player may
Diplomacy track.
use the diplomacy actions on towns with a blue-green banner, not red. Each cube is worth an amount of influence equal to the number shown below the slot where the cube is located. If the player removes a sufficient number of cubes to pay influence equal to the strength of the town, the player takes control.
Oh, you actually pay it, okay.
You pay it. A player can remove influence cubes in any order.
Okay, but
If the player takes control of the town, they place one of the cubes next to the numbered banner of the town.
so I guess.
It doesn't say
All right, so the cubes don't move, but that means that the next person
they
that
don't
picks
move.
up.
They don't move.
That means that the next
But
person.
then
That,
it starts at the bottom again, and
I think that's what it means. It
Okay.
has to. It doesn't make any sense. It can't just start at the top, or they can't just slide. Yeah, sliding makes no sense because it's broken. It's a broken mechanic.
right. Okay, yeah, I thought it was just you fill up whatever you can, and then you just add it together, and like when it runs out, it runs out.
Interesting. Very interesting. So.
Which actually, now that I say that, would be incredibly broken, because if someone is unfortunate enough to not get on there or have like such a minimal amount, then you're fucked.
Yeah. Yep. The player places a cube in the first available slot on the influence track when they gain influence. So
The first available slot.
available. So those slots are singular.
So if I remove some cubes to gain some towns.
That first slot becomes available, but
Crazy.
yeah, that's a little.
Involved.
I can see the balance where waiting till late gives you more because you're either late to the game or you strategically chose to wait.
Oh. A lot of 3s.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's weird because, like, well, obviously, I feel like we'll take turns getting them, you know? Maybe we won't. Maybe someone will be chasing quests to get the cubes. Someone else will be doing militaristic things. I get it.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
Okay.
Mike, you're either going to become the smoothest talker in this game or the most decorated warmonger.
Yeah.
And to think that there's
I don't think you can be both.
¿Por qué no las dos?
There's an advanced
Do
side
you
to
want
this game.
people to be afraid of how much they love you? Is that what this is?
You will take my love!
There's an advanced side to this game, guys.
There is. There's a whole other half of this game that we haven't
We
touched.
will never see that game like we if we don't get it through this one at least. No, put on the 3.
Oh yeah, because I got the. Yeah. I have a house on my boat. I don't know how that works.
Your
Alright,
first
so-
move is to move.
Yep. So here's... Correct me if I'm wrong, but 1, 2.
Yeah, they're
Looks good to
touching.
me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
You got a
All right.
bugle?
If I visit this town, I may gain a bugle.
Bugle plus wood or fishies?
Far World. First, the player chooses one of the 2 face-up reputation cards to activate. So if I visit here, I pick one of those, and that happens.
Do it.
Yeah, I am going to visit this town. So I will brag of my reach, gaining 2 renown per town I control, which is currently 1.
You discard that or you keep it?
Wait, you control. You just visited one.
But I own Crimson.
Port.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that counts as your home.
It-
Or for your home.
I think it does.
I thought it was just like whatever you conquered.
Oh, I need a
I
guy
control
over
it. It's my home port.
there. Where's my guy over there?
What, at the bottom?
Wait, do I not start off with 1 reputation?
No, that was empty at the start.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's where it's not like above and below. You don't start somewhere on the track. You gotta earn it.
This game will not hold my hand.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. There's more to this.
There's more to this, which actually the player gains any renown shown hanging below the sign at the top of the card. So there's 1 renown hanging below there, and then all players mark the renown
So you get 3 and we
based
all
on the condition specified. I'm actually going to change that up then. I'm not going to take this one. I am going to...
Well, wait, then you gotta take yourself off the
Well,
board.
he
'cause-
will.
No, it's actually
Oh, no,
going,
the other one
it's
doesn't.
going to change my thing drastically. So I'm going to gain 1 renown, and then all players are going to gain 1 renown per ready member of the crew. So I'm going to gain 2 more renown.
As am I.
1.
And Jimmy is going to gain 1 renown.
Interesting.
Wow, this game is fucking complex.
Okay.
This is cool. This is really fucking cool.
There's a lot going on here.
But it's not at the
Yeah.
same time. Like at this, like I think once we get a grip on this, it'll be like above and below.
I see this.
Damn, this is cool. Holy shit!
All right.
Our ships stand up, guys. They're on fucking plastic bases.
This
Guys,
is...
anyone listening, just buy this game because your ships are 3-dimensional. Just like that's all.
Stand up. Your ships are on plastic bases, and I want you to understand that. Okay.
Motherfucker, I spent 2 weeks building fucking plastic miniature monsters. I had to glue a lion's nuts together.
Literally doesn't matter. Buy Islebound because nuts don't matter in Islebound, and your ships stand up. In this
Oh
game.
my god.
All right, Mike, you moved.
I literally had to glue a lion's nuts together.
and
That's attention to detail.
you moved and you visited. So you spent that coin. You visited. You have two. You have 3
So
actions left.
Yep, I got the renown thing, and also I can gain 1 wood or 2 fish. I'm actually going to gain the 2 fish.
Is that how that works? Oh, plus yes, that's right. I understand. Wait, where'd you get that wood from?
I got it from the other port that I visited the first time.
Oh,
Yeah, don't you remember he made a very low-hanging wood joke?
I did.
Wait. Phrasing.
low-hanging fruit wood.
Low-hanging wood evokes imagery of old men in a sauna.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
Furthermore, I have free actions. I can do an event, or I can build something. There is no event in this port, and the only thing that I am able to build is...
A jeweler.
A jeweler.
Plus 1 goldie when you hunt for treasure. And you also lose all your gold.
Yeah, it would cost me everything.
Tough.
These are the choices.
I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to end my turn.
All
right.
I forgot you got pirates.
I have pirates.
You got pirates.
I got pirates.
I am ready for my next move.
I am a man with
Wait, it's my turn.
with a plan
Your turn?
and
I
pirates.
didn't go yet.
Clockwise?
That's how clockwise works. Jimmy, do you not understand how a clock works?
This is the second time.
No! But I'm ready for my turn.
That's fine. You could be ready, but that's not how clocks work.
Chances are, nothing I'm about to do is going to impact how you're going to take your turn.
You don't know that.
If I know how you play board games, you've got some weird shit up your sleeve. You got some strat.
It doesn't matter. He doesn't understand clocks.
Yeah, I don't, actually, so...
Fuck is time?
What even is time?
Who knows?
Oh, we're getting into some Jaden Smith Twitter shit. Can you move me 1 toward the fish?
You're green, right?
I am green.
Which one is the fish?
The one right above there.
The grotto?
Yeah.
Moving to the grotto?
Ah.
I'm gonna go get some fish.
You're visiting the grotto?
I'm visiting the grotto.
Costs
and
1 gold to get into the boys' hole.
I just-
You get
and
4 fishies plus 1 fishy per hand above deck.
so 6 fish.
6 fish?
You have
You said I have 2 people above deck.
No,
hand.
Hand. I thought you meant like seafaring hands.
Sorry.
So then 5 fish.
Like me, 5 fishy.
You gain 5 fish.
Oh, thank you.
They're helpful.
Put them in the hold.
A lot of fish.
That's a lot of
And
fish.
can I do anything else, or does gathering the fish count?
You can build a building or do an event, and there's no events here.
There's no events there. I only have 1 money, but I have 5 fish. But I can't exchange the fish in the area
Not
where
here.
I'm at. Yeah,
Nope.
that's somewhere else. So I guess that ends my turn then.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I think the question is, are we ready? Because he has been planning,
Plotting.
plotting.
So the SS Mothership Zeta will move away from Zillium, along Borsham, and into the Underval. And at the Underval, the SS Mothership Zeta will visit. I can visit and then do the event.
You can.
Okay.
but you must pay.
So I'm going to visit. So I'm going to spend my monies and get 1, 2, 3, 4 back. And I have a sleepy cabin, which means that everyone can wake up. But then I have a plus crew member minus... I got to read about
Here,
that.
grab the book and look up what Underwall does.
Underwall. The player first rests their crew. They move all crew members' tokens that are below deck in the hammock to on deck. Done. Injured moves to on deck. Blah, blah, blah. You may also hire a crew member. If the player does this, they must first pay 1 extra coin. Player then may choose... Alright, I was on the right track. From the 3 available crew members, the 2 masters, blah, blah, blah. They cost extra still.
So if you want to hire somebody here, it's going to cost you at least 1 gold, possibly 2.
Yes. I need the book again. I'm fucking dumb.
This is not a clock.
I will take... It's pretty close to Mulan, but I don't know if it's Mulan.
It's Mulan.
Can it be discount Mulan?
It's Mulan.
I will take
It's
Mulan.
Oh, hell no, that is straight up Mulan.
It is not even discount
That's
Mulan.
100%
That is straight Mulan.
genuine Szechuan sauce Mulan.
That
Not the reissue.
might be racist.
Original. It's from the movie.
might be racist. Szechuan sauce.
Szechuan sauce only exists because of Mulan and Rick and Morty.
I pay 1 coin, 2
Yeah,
coins.
yeah, Rick and Morty took Szechuan sauce
I
back.
pay 2 coins for Mulan.
And this guy from the top goes into the first slot, right?
Guy from the top goes in the first slot. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, they don't rotate, it just replaces?
Well, if I picked up cheap guy, They would all come down.
Oh, okay.
Those 2 coins probably get paid into here, I think.
Check and see if they go to the supply or to the map.
Hold on, I paid 3 coins also. So 1 coin definitely goes into the supply.
Yes.
To visit. 2 coins.
Check.
Damn, this is a little...
The treasure is looking rather tantalizing.
Especially because I don't see any other way to gain gold right now. Like, I have...
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be another way.
I mean, there's
probably like
is
events.
Via events or whatever, but I can't really tell.
Are there ports that give you gold?
No. Oh, so when you take over a port, you get that much gold, remember?
Oh yeah, we haven't taken anything over yet.
We haven't done any conquest yet.
There's been no diplomacy and no pillaging. It's just been people sailing around.
Mike has some pillaging ability, but...
I have some pillaging power.
Not by much. I've got some influence power, but really not by much. Wow. This is fucking fascinating. This game could go forever.
Easily.
It could.
Oh god.
Alright, so...
There's no... I think it should go in there.
It doesn't specify that it goes in there. When you're paying your boarding tax, it specifies that it goes into the...
But I'm buying a villager right now.
Yeah.
Fuck it. So we'll keep this. This is a house rule. Then we have to. All right. So the house rule is if it doesn't say where it goes in a treasure.
Well, what happens if...
Only coin entry costs are ever paid to the treasure map on the renown board, and only when the town is unowned by a player. Any other time that a player has to pay coins, they are paid to the supply or to an opponent.
Okay. That's pretty explicit.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
Good find, Mike.
Docking tax only goes there.
All right, so my turn is not over. I am in Underval.
You brought on Mulan.
I slept, and now I can take on an event. I can spend 1 hand to do my event card. Can you? So, Albert, with the handlebar mustaches, is going to go below deck. He's going to relax, and he's going to do an event. Underval, a local blacksmith contacts you. I have some extremely precious star metal that needs to be transported to Thrym. Help me and I won't forget it. So I will put Albert below deck, and I will get 1 extra point towards my influence. It's not much. And the next place moves to...
Morlem.
So wait, do you actually have to go to that place now? To like...
Thrym? No.
Oh. That'd be interesting.
That
if you'd actually have to like go and follow up.
Except
a full quest.
Thrym is not on the map.
It is not, no.
Oh, really?
Thrym doesn't exist.
Oh, alright.
Maybe it's a side quest that I just kind of like fucking... or whatever.
Side quest.
And
side mish.
I have 2... So I did my event. I have no more events. I cannot buy anything. That is the end of my turn.
That's the end of your turn.
We shall proceed clockwise to Mike.
Alright.
Practicing my clockwise-ness.
Yeah, well done. Alright.
This could go on for a long fucking time if you really wanted it to.
It potentially could.
And I can see what the company did by doing that, where they made like a very short game, but they also made a game that could literally last forever.
Yeah. And even Above and Below was like 4.5 hours.
Well, that was us learning it too, though.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure, if we played it again, it'd probably be...
I'm going to sail into Sun's Rest. I'm going to pay my docking tax.
1 fish to the treasure. One coin to the treasure. Sorry.
That's not a fish at all, Jimmy.
You're going to visit.
I'm going to visit it. And visiting there gives me the ability to pay 2 fish, provided I have 1 person to do the transaction. And I get a sea serpent.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you spend the person or not?
I don't think so. I'm going
I'm
going to confirm that right now. I think you just need 1 active.
Yeah, how tiring can it be to hand someone a
person
fish?
in this case. Do you see the that
you exhaust them? Yeah.
Right. I think you don't. I think you're right.
The player may purchase a number.
Have to be above deck.
Yeah, the player may purchase a number of sea serpents equal to the number of crew members they have on deck. These crew members do not need to be exhausted.
Whoa.
So I pay 2 fish. I gain a sea serpent.
So if you had 10 fish, you could have 5 sea serpents.
I could.
This game's insane. This game is fucking insane.
Jesus Christ.
Shit's cray.
You got a sea serpent?
I have a sea serpent.
Alright.
I really want to make a fish joke, but I'm not sure if a crawfish, never mind. Is a cray a type of fish?
You try.
No.
It's,
No, it's not a
God damn
fish.
it.
No. We're going to sit here in silence.
No, I'm going to look this up.
We're going to let it sink in.
I'm going to look this
We're going to
up.
let it sink in.
Cray.
It's going to sink in.
Yo, hold on.
It's going to link you to
Hold.
fucking crayfish.
That's a thing.
It's going to link you to a fucking crawdad, and that's it. And that it doesn't count.
God damn it. Because I thought a crawfish was not a crayfish.
They are.
They are.
They're the same thing.
They apparently are. Crawdad, freshwater lobsters, mountain lobsters, mud bugs, or yabbies. Also called a yabby.
Yeah. But yeah, that concludes my turn. I acquired a sea serpent. There you go. Your turn.
What are we doing here, guys?
I don't fucking know. It's
You
your fucking
move
turn.
first because you have to move.
Yep.
Okay, so I can move 3.
You have 3 movement because you built the thing.
What's the event for that place over there?
Oh, do we move the... Where's the... Oh.
Yeah, you
Which
moved
one?
it.
Morlem or Rockslide?
Either, I guess.
Mike,
So the
tell.
event for Rockslide requires you to pay a pirate, and the event in Morlem, which is way more beneficial because it gives you 3 blocks of influence, requires you to exhaust a hand and pay a book.
Whoa.
Okay, we're gonna do that one.
You're going to Morlem?
I'm going to Morlem.
You can't do either.
Yeah, I can. I have a book
He has
and I have a
book,
hand.
and he has a
Oh,
hand.
shit!
Yeah.
So you are you're the green.
Your boy's about to get diplomatic.
Pang.
Okay.
So, do you want to visit?
Oh yeah, I can do it. Well, I'll do the quest. So this guy's gonna go to sleep. And here's my book.
Alright.
And I get 3 points or 3 blocks of influence.
Yeah, give him the card and...
That's awesome.
You can give it to him so he can read it.
Yeah, let me see.
Yep.
You meet Thinbeard, a noted scholar and historian. I mock his beard and point at mine. I'm searching for the ancient book of snails, he says. Well, I have a book. I don't know if it's a book of snails, but here you go, good sir. And now I get 3 blocks of influence.
Alright.
So you gain.
That's a beefy
1,
amount.
There's a
2,
discard.
and
Boosted my knee.
2
Michael, take it back.
influence. You have 5 influence in total now.
Awesome. And
That's respectable.
I can't
than me.
sweet talk this place, though, because it doesn't have a blue-green
It doesn't.
tabby.
But
You can
the new event
visit it.
is in Sun's Rest.
Do I get anything from being there?
You gain a dude, and you gain 1 reputation.
If you spend 1 coin and you make a guy tired.
Wait. So if I spend 1 coin to visit, I get a dude and a reputation?
The visiting costs a dude. Visiting costs
Oh, right.
a coin and making a guy tired.
Yep.
I only have
Gaining a dude is pretty
Captain Young Malcolm Reynolds
beefy, though.
and 1 coin.
I would say gaining a dude is worth it.
Well, wait, because the only one I could take is Frogman, because he's free.
You could spend money.
I only
He's only got
I only
one
have 1
coin
money
left.
to pay
Exactly, you could spend
No,
money.
but I have to pay the visiting.
Oh.
So then
Wait,
for
oh, no.
I have fish, but they don't take fish
No, they don't.
as currency. Like most places,
They do not take fish.
they don't accept fish. It's like most places don't take American Express. Fish are the American Express of this world.
Fishmonger!
I didn't bring my bartering pole.
purchase these fine eels!
They do not take fish.
Let me see Fishman. Let me see that.
Dude, he's pretty good. He's got a hand and a fucking eyeball, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So eyeball counts if he's above ground. and
Fishman.
You're trying to do
Fishman.
an influence.
All
fight.
right.
Of the Birdman.
D.
There's a Birdman in that deck.
That's great. All right. So
He's a
young.
master of karate and friendship for everyone.
Oh my god. Stop.
All right. So young Malcolm Reynolds is gonna get tired. Here's my troll tool. God, the amount of Always Sunny references on this goddamn show.
It's non-stop
Discuss.
We have an excess of Always Sunny, Yu-Gi-Oh, and just other obscurities.
You know what? I don't participate in any of that garbage. All right, guys.
Nah, you're missing out, man. It's fun. And like we were talking about the Karate Kid earlier, it's great.
So what happened here?
I got a fish man,
You exhausted a guy.
and
To the fish guy. I like that. I fuck with that.
I think that's really it. What other free actions? I did an event.
So
I could.
you gained your guy.
I have no money to buy anything. So Fishman is now the captain of the SS
And
Serenity.
you gained a renown, right? So you move one brick forward.
Oh, awesome.
True.
All right, cool. That'll end my turn. Here's the book.
Book.
Thank you, sir. Gotta meditate on this.
Gotta marinate.
I will go digging for treasure.
Motherfuck. And
Of
it was
course you
only a matter of time.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
I don't blame him at all.
No.
I have 2 books, which means that I can get 1 Underiver Gate. Gain the Iker Sea Serpent.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Discard Iker when used. Gain Iker again when you gain at least 1 Sea Serpent.
You just got a red Gyarados.
He got the red Gyarados.
1, 2, 2.
He spent all of his money
Oh my god.
to gain a red Gyarados. But it's okay because he can't pay any troll tolls.
I can't. I cannot. God, I hope I made the right move, because I could have picked up the rock slide. Could I have? No, I couldn't have.
Nope.
I don't have any...
I am
What the fuck do sea monsters do again? Can you help me with that?
It's for
they're there
combat.
for combat. They're fighters.
You can use them to pillage a town.
Yep.
Damn, Iker guy's pretty strong. Okay, that concludes my turn.
Okay. So movement is required.
I have a feeling it's time for some takeovers.
Or some sweet talking.
Mike
What?
moves from Sun's Rest to Stratic to Moreland.
Ooh. Are you
Motherfuckers.
trying to fight me?
No, I'm not fighting you. I'm fighting Moreland.
Does this impact me at all? Because I'm there too.
Nope.
Nope.
All
you're,
right.
you're there in port, but fuck it. Port's getting sieged right here, right now.
Honestly, it has 0 effect on you.
Okay.
I'm sending in my 2 pirates and my sea serpent. 3 dice for this attack.
What are you rolling against?
6.
Oh, okay.
But each person can summon up to 1, 2, or 3 points. So if Mike rolls and Mike can assign the dice either way.
I can. So 4, 6, and 2.
Ooh.
So
beefy.
the 6 goes to my sea serpent, the 4 goes to pirate A, and the 2 goes to pirate B, giving me a total of 3, 5, 6, 7. Moreland has been sacked.
He also
now known as Mike Land.
sacrifices all of the people.
That is perfectly fine.
So Mike gets to put a QB guy.
So Moreland now belongs to me. You want to visit this town? I'm the one getting the money.
You're the troll.
I am the troll now.
You're Danny DeVito.
Toll troll.
So I gain spoils for sacking the town.
Oh,
meaning
shit.
I gain 6
6
gold.
coins.
Nice.
Truth.
And I gain the benefits of visiting the town.
He does.
What do you get from that?
I get a new dude.
Oh, yeah, I was
And I
just
get
saying.
1 point of renown.
Oh, damn.
So
This has been a fairly wombo combo.
I am going to take this chick here and add her to my crew.
What's her name?
Holy shit, she's a wizard.
Is she Hermione?
Dude, she totally is Hermione.
Yo, I was joking, but that's like
I wanna
adult
see.
Hermione.
She has a wand.
She has a wand and brown kind of scraggly. No, this is Hermione.
I see what you're saying. I'm
right.
picking up what you're putting down, dude, and it's Hermione.
All right. Furthermore, I gain renown, so I go there. And I still have free actions.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
which I'm only able to buy a building.
A building.
A building.
That's not a bad building if you want to get a construction yard.
Yeah, I'm looking at the construction yard.
I think excuse me. It's more about not having gold for later. Wow. You know what it is I can now appreciate this game fully. For like the fact that it bears art the same way that Above and Below does. Like the art is identical, but the mechanics are just so different from Above and Below.
Yeah.
Like they're ever so slightly similar. But they're not even similar enough. Like you cannot draw an analog to Above and Below. Like maybe that board you can sort of draw an analog.
Maybe.
They're entirely different. I will say, I prefer the random encounters. I love that.
Those are pretty fun.
You're gonna have some fun with Kingdom Death.
Oh my god.
I love random encounters. You know.
Don't roll the 1 or you die.
Wait, is that actually a thing?
Probably.
Yeah. Don't roll the 1 or a bug bites your dick off.
I need that.
Don't roll the 1 then. That's really all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you. Don't roll the 1.
All right, Mike.
Oh yeah, you buying a building?
I'm not. I'm going to just revel in my victory.
That was a pretty good turn.
I feel accomplished.
Yeah.
How about you?
Not as much. Although I'm tied for reputation.
Yeah, you have a building, Adam.
Yeah, you have a building.
I have a building on my boat,
Mike
guys.
has no building.
I don't have a building, but there's more to reputation than just buildings.
Yeah, like being a fierce Viking conqueror.
Relax, guys.
Yo, can that be like
No,
blasting off your ship? Like, can you just have that blasting every time you enter a port?
No. Play your turn, Adam.
I see the wheels turning in Mike's head, like, how can I pull this off?
Like, just like, you know that I have come to port when on the horizon you hear just Holy Diver blasting.
Oh my god. It went from
Mine is
Always Sunny to fucking Dio, and I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
God damn, that's a great song.
It's a fantastic
Oh
song.
my god. I forget how, like, I don't really think about Dio often, but when I do, I'm like, damn.
I think about Dio pretty often.
He's a fucking ridiculous singer in a time when the audio quality wasn't really there, but he made it sound like it was there. Like, if you get Dio in a studio today, Jesus Christ. It's amazing.
The studio burns down.
Well, probably because to get Dio in a studio today, you have to do some sort of weird voodoo magic, because he's dead. But other than that, yes. It's my turn, isn't it?
It's totally your turn. We gave you the book and everything.
I have the book of knowledge. Where's a bed?
Your home port always has a bed.
Is there one closer?
My home
His
port.
home port. There's also the unoccupied home port.
Fell's Garden.
And Fell's Garden, but the only one that has free admission for you is your home port. And
Well, how much is the unclaimed one?
1 gold.
Oh, I have no money.
You have no money.
I'm retarded. No,
He
because
spent all his money.
I spent it on the last one.
This game's amazing.
I am a broke pirate.
How would Adam get more money?
Hunt for treasure.
There's always money in the
I now
bandstand.
see.
You can always scrounge up 1 coin.
Yeah.
And if you built a jeweler, you could scrounge up 2 coins.
You could. But he can't build
No.
a jeweler.
And I can't pay for it in fish. Because someone's blocking the fish ATM.
Yeah, he is.
Why don't you get some more? Why don't you get more fish?
I could get more fish.
How many fish do you have?
5.
Go get 5 more.
He can't because he needs to pay the troll toll
gotta
to get
pay
into
the
town.
Yeah.
You could go over there and stop someone else from getting 5 more fish unless they pay the troll toll and the administrative toll.
What can I do here?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I make fucked up.
Oh, no, you did it. From where you are, I
Yeah.
think the only thing you can do is move closer to your home
That's
port
what I was gonna do,
and
yeah.
search for treasure.
Alright, put me at the one at the bottom right by my base.
That one?
That's, 3 away.
Undervale.
One,
2.
two. Wait. Oh, yeah, you can move 3.
I have 3, yeah.
Hold on, can you get there?
No, I can. I tried.
Get where?
To my base.
Yeah, you can. Because 1, 2, 3.
No, you can't go here.
No, yeah,
That's not a 2. It has
You
to...
can't
one of
split
these.
them.
Oh, you...
You have to hit a spot.
Okay,
Yeah, so
gotcha.
Yeah. So 3 is where I end up there. I can't visit it, but I'll dig for treasure and get 1 money.
Yep.
Put that in the bank.
This
And
game's incredible.
There's layers to it.
like an ogre or an onion. And I think that's really it. Yeah, that's my turn. Here you go.
Thank you, sir. I have no money.
You have Icar.
Also a broke pirate.
I have Iker, but he's not...
He's not currency.
You have Icar.
Yeah, but if I fuck up, I lose Iker. That's the important part.
Don't fuck up.
It'd be interesting if this had a mechanic of, like, not good or evil, but just like your public perception. Like if you go around conquering, then you get so much. You get a stronger pillager reputation.
Mm.
But if you go around being diplomatic, then you get like you're a cool dude reputation.
I'm gonna go back to home. 1, 2. Everyone sleeps. One guy sleeps. I gain a wood or a fishy. I'm gonna take a wood. And that's my visit, or do I get another action? No, right?
But you don't have
No,
to pay.
that's your visit.
Yeah,
It's my visit, right?
you don't have
Yep.
to pay for it though. It's your house.
Yeah, no, it's free. So that's it. I can either only buy or...
You can event or you can build. And you can't.
Hold on.
You can't do either. Because you visited.
This is a bad move, then. Mike's like, wait.
Bruh! Bruh!
Oh, we do this shit all the time.
Doesn't mean I like it.
No. I can go here,
It's a sun's rest.
and I can do the event, right?
What's going on there?
You exhaust 2 guys, and then you gain 2 influence.
Oh, okay.
He can do that.
Actually, yeah, influence is at a premium.
Mm-hmm.
I could go back home. I'll do that.
Alright.
I'm gonna exhaust 2 guys. I'm gonna exhaust Frogger. What do we name Frogger?
Glenn!
I named him Glenn.
I like Frogger better, though.
Glenn and Preston Garvey? Gravy? Garvey.
Can you please call him Gravy?
Preston Gravy. Preston Garvey. I think it's Preston Garvey. I will. I don't do anything except get the card, but I only do 2 extra buildings.
Yeah, 2 not buildings. They're influence. 2 influence.
Sorry,
your
2
cubies.
cubes get put.
They're the
here and
homies.
Here.
Yep. And then the event token moves to Stratic.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right. My turn then.
Your move, Kaiba boy.
Relax.
We hadn't made a Yu-Gi-Oh reference through the whole thing. It was necessary.
It kind of was.
We needed at least one, or it wouldn't be Not Your Father's Board Games.
He's not wrong.
Our 2 listeners in Denmark have come to expect this. Why are we getting hits in Denmark? I'm not questioning it. If you guys are listening, thank you. It's
Dude.
awesome.
Dude.
I'm just confused how you found out about us.
All right. I am going...
Oh shit, was it Denmark or Finland?
It was Denmark.
No, I think it might have been Finland.
You've been saying Denmark.
You've been saying Denmark the whole
I
time.
might have meant Finland.
You motherfucker.
Oh my god, relax. What happened? Oh.
To the Danes and the Finns, we appreciate you both.
You're all wonderful people.
Mike's ready to make his turn.
All right. One, two.
Ooh.
I'm paying Rockslide a visit, which will cost 1, 2, 3, 4.
And
I gain a book.
you spend an administrative guy.
I did. I exhaust an administrative guy.
You gotta put Scarlet to sleep.
Scarlett's taking a break. She's earned it. She sacked Moreland, for
Mike
fuck's sake.
gains
Oh,
a
yeah.
book and one
And
renown.
one renown. And I have free actions available to me.
Building and events. And you have an event available to you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, no, you don't. You spent them.
Yeah, I can't fulfill that
Sorry, I
event.
forgot.
But what I am going to do is I am going to spend 6 to buy this building.
Ooh, what's that do?
Well, it's the monster trainer.
Oh, Jesus.
I get a sea serpent when I visit my port.
And you're one move away from your port.
And I have 2 ports.
How do you... Ah, motherfuck!
Is that how that works?
He owns them and their ports.
No.
They're my ports.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 ports.
Those are the starting ports.
Well,
though.
hold on.
I don't know about other ports.
Let me check this.
Yeah, I need a better breakdown of what's going
Rule
on there.
check.
Let's see. To gain the Sea Serpent, you must visit any home port you control. If you do not control a home port, such as if it's taken over by another player, you cannot use this ability. Alright, so it specifies home port.
Home port.
No.
So I gain the benefit right over here.
Creamsica.
Krimsika. That being said, if I should conquer one of your home ports...
I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, of course. There's
I
there's
totally
an
can.
unowned home port as well.
I totally can. They're very beefy, but I can do it.
If you really wanted it,
If I kind of wanted to push your shit in. That will conclude my turn.
Thanks again for listening to this episode of Not Your Father's Board Games. We'll be back next week with the third part of Islebound on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Podbean, and YouTube. Stay tuned.